Welcome to Barre. My name is Jenny. Grab your own music, grab your mat, and we'll get going. I will pull my bar over whenever that time comes, or I'll use the railing. All right, here we go. All right, go ahead and start standing to begin with. About that, this warm-up seems like a little hairy for some people. For some people, it's no thanks. So just know I see you if you're thinking, what the heck is she doing? It doesn't last forever. All right, here we go. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold over. Walk it out, find a plank. Good, bend your knees, walk it back, and roll it on up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Walk it out. Hold your plank. Good, bend your knees. Walk it back. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Walk it out. Hold your plank. Breathe. Nice. And bend those knees, walk it back. Roll it up. Inhale on. Exhale, fold. Walk it down. If you want to add a push-up, you can, or you can just hold your plank. And bend your knees. Walk it back in. Roll it up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Walk it out. Hold your plank or add a push-up. Take it back. Roll it up. Inhale, arms. Exhale, fold. Walk it up. Hold your plank. Breathe. Breathe. There we are. Nice. Nice. Excellent. And bend your knees. Walk it back. Nice. Raise all the way up. Inhale. Stay this time. Stay up. And exhale, let's pedal through those feet. Here we go, bend one knee and the other. Bend and change. Nice. Arms go with it, just working into our brain here. Good. All right, let's work into our back. All right, hands can be on your hips, or arms can be out to the side, or you can have arms up. I suggest hands right here. Chest up. Here we go. Just hinge and half. And back up. Working into our back. Here we go. Hinge down. Nice. Take it back. If that's really easy, you can take your arms out to the side. Remember, try not to send your butt back. Try to keep your hips over those feet. We're all going to add in some arms. Take your hands down by your side, palms face the front of your space. Hinge, your arms are going to come with you. Then take those arms forward. Elbows go wide. Take your arms back. Stand it up. Good. Again, hinge in half. Arms reach forward. Elbows take it back. Arms go straight back behind you and then bring you back up. Yes? Here we go. Take it down, reach forward, elbows, take it back, and back up. One more time, hinge it down, arms reach, elbows back, arms behind you, take it up. Beautiful. All right, take out those feet. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold. Nice. Breathe, pause. And then walk it out, finding your plank. Good, already some nice, pretty ballet legs here. So if you need to, you can drop one knee down, totally fine. Otherwise, keep both knees off the ground. Take one leg behind you, point your toe. Little pulses up, here we go. Belly button into your spine. Don't dump through your shoulders or your belly. Again, if you need to have your knee on the ground, do this, like this. That's totally fine. Just make it challenging for you. Good. Take your foot down. Come all the way down onto your belly. Untuck your toes. Palms are face down by your side. Lift your chest up. Press the tops of your feet into the ground. Put your hands into the ground. Good. And then lift those legs. Lift your arms. Pinkies pull in towards each other. Good. Pulse those pinkies together. Look down underneath your face. few more, you got this whole impulse. Excellent. Ooh, lower all the way down, place those hands underneath your shoulders. Come on up to those knees, and then find your plank again. As before, option to have that knee on the ground if you need it, or both knees rather. Yes. If your knees are on the ground, try not to be in a tabletop. Try to still keep yourself in a nice long straight line here. All right, other foot lifts, point your toe, and pulses. Here we go. Breathe it out. A few more, you got it. Nice, all right, put that foot down, lower all the way down onto your belly. Good, roll your shoulders back, hands by your side. Pressing at the tops of your feet and your hand, lift your chest up. Good, just working into our back again, getting our back right off the bat here. And then lifting those hands, hand your legs if you want. Good, pulsing those fingers together, here we go. To our shoulders and our arms. A few more. Good, and release those hands under your shoulders. Try to let your back just release. Nice, and then take it on up, all fours, send it back, child's pose. Keep your knees underneath you though. So not a full child's pose here, right? Just sending it back. Alrighty, and then drag your chest along the ground until you come up with that cobra kind of situation, and then send it up and back. So just doing some cat-cow push-ups here. Drag your chest along the ground, and then arch your back, send it back. If you need to walk your knees in, I think I need to walk my knees in a little bit. Oh, yeah. Send it back, excuse me. I got confused where I was going. There we go. And taking it back, bringing your chest through, and taking it back, bringing your chest through. One more, taking it back. Bringing that chest through. Come on to your forearms for Sphinx pose here. Breathe. Excellent. All right, tuck your toes under, finding that plank, forearm plank if you can. Remember, knees can be on the ground if you want. Hold. All right, little knee taps where you go. Tap and tap, so alternate knee taps. Tap. Don't hit the ground super hard, just lightly tap. Stay in control. If you're on your knees, all you're going to look like is you just lift a knee, lift a knee, lift a knee, lift a knee. Yeah. Good, and lower down. So try your abs, finding that Sphinx pose again. Woo! Yay! Hello. All right. Nice. And lower down. Take your hands underneath you. Press on up. This time, knees go wide. You get to find a regular child's pose. And hold and breathe. All right, come on back up. We're gonna just kind of get all this plank situation out of the way. So if plank is not your forte, you can hang with me, or no worries, it's not gonna last for forever, okay? We're just loading it up at the beginning. So go ahead and come back onto those hands and your toes. You're gonna take your right knee in, kick knee actually, and then you're gonna kick through. Huzzah, maybe your arm comes up, and then bring it back in. Kick through, and bring it back in. Maybe you go up, extend, that feels nice, and kick through. So if you want, you can just come in knee to nose and extend back. You don't have to do the kick through, right? If you want to, just take your time turning on that back foot, be kind. One more. Should be getting pretty warm. And take it back to your down dog. Bring your knees down. I believe in a lot of breaks when it comes to being on your hands. So no fear. I'm here for you. Alrighty, so if you don't need as many breaks as I take, you can always stay in that plank, right? More power to you. Alrighty. Otherwise, I just turn myself around so you can see me. We're just gonna move straight onto that other leg. Yes? Okay. Here we go. Your hands got a tiny bit of a break. Find your plank. Good. Knee comes in and kick it through. Maybe your arm reaches up, or you can leave that hand on the ground if you prefer. And you just want to take your knee across and then extend that leg back. Yes? Knee comes in, maybe kick it through, and then take it back up. In, kick it through, take it back up. Remember, you can always just do knee to chest or knee to opposite elbow here. Get that nice little twist. Make sure you're breathing. Go at your own pace. Don't mind me. Be kind to your back foot. Make sure you're using it. Yes. If you need to tap that foot down in between the one that's moving in order to get your back foot to do what you want it to do, that is totally fine as well. It doesn't have to be a fluid motion. Good. Try one more, whatever you're doing. And then get off your hands, lower those knees down. Woo! Not bad. All right. You breathing? I hope you are. I'm breathing. Okie doke. We're gonna have, it's kind of like a bird dog, but slightly different, okay? So yes, you are coming back onto your hands. If you need to be on your fist, you can. If it's your wrist that kind of bother you, you can be on your fist, or you can grab some hand weights if they have like a flat edge, and those are really nice to hold on to. You can also turn so that your pointer finger is facing the front of your mat, so just turn your hands out slightly. That'll also help take some of that weight out of your wrists. Cool. Now that you're set up a little bit better, go ahead and take your left leg back. Good. Take that right arm forward. We're just going to do some standard bird dogs here. So you can stay here. You can also keep your hand on the ground for this if you need to. All right. Arm out, knee to elbow, and extend. Inhale. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Good. Ooh, let's just go to the other side since that hand is nice and fresh now. Go ahead and take your right leg back. That left arm is forward. Pulls, bind it. Make sure that you're not dumping in your back. Bring that belly up into your spine. Make sure you're not dumping your shoulders. Press the middle of your back up to the spine. All right, inhale. Exhale in. Inhale, exhale. Exhale in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Extend one. And then bring it down. Get off your hands for a moment. We're going to come into that variation I was talking about. Alrighty. So what that means is that you are going to become a level active. So pretend I'm on all fours, right? This arm's going to look like this. Yeah. And this leg is going to be in a fire hydrant. Yes. So this is like what you'll look like, essentially. All right. Within reason. So go post your arms, fire hydrant your opposite leg. You got this. Mind over matter. It's a lot of this. Yes, I believe in you. Okay. Took me a hot second to figure that one out. All right, so you're just gonna take your arm up off the ground, cover that knee. So your hands in this like tabletop position, right? All right, take that knee wide, take your elbow wide, and bring it back in. Wide and in. Ooh, little different challenge, eh? Take it wide, bring it back in. Take it wide, and bring it back in. Take it wide, bring it back in. One more, take it wide, and bring it back in. Great, we're just gonna switch because that hand is fresh, right? All right, arm is out in a little right angle, cover that knee, all right? Inhale, lift, exhale, inhale, lift, and exhale in. Inhale, lift, and exhale in. Inhale, lift, and exhale, and you got this. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more, inhale, and then exhale. Sweet. Replace, get off those hands. Alrighty. I just tucked my toes naturally. If you didn't, maybe tuck your toes. Sweet. Alrighty. You can tuck or untuck them. It's up to you. We're coming into some hinges here. And our quads, our abs are back. All the good stuff. Alrighty. Take those arms out, bring them in, and whenever you're ready, hinge back. So keeping this in a nice straight line here. And then bring it back up and let it go. Good. Take it out. Bring it forward. Hinge back. And bring it back up. Nice. One more. And hold. You get to hold this time. And then bring it back up. Sweet. Tuck those toes under. Find forward fold. Stretch out those legs. Maybe look towards your knees. Really let it go. Bend those knees, roll it all the way back up. Shoulders at the top. Oh, hey. All right, grab some water if you need it. Now, Monica, you got a double going on. Whenever you're ready, come on back up. You're gonna go wide on your mat, heels in, toes up, roll the shoulders back. Alrighty. And you're gonna come down. You're gonna find that nice wide plie squat. Yes, do not use your hands if you don't need to. If you need to use your hands, you can. Otherwise, sit up nice and tall. So not dump here. Tuck it under. Yeah, if I turn sideways so you can see me, my butt is going straight down. You see how it's in a line here? I'm not sitting back. It's up here. Okay. So we're gonna actually just do that, and this is why it matters. We're gonna help work that. So we've done some of these like pelvic tilts. Yeah, really strengthens a lot in our legs here. We're gonna take more of those. So you want to start up here, nice and low. You're gonna stick your butt out, tuck your hips under. Yes. Think about tucking your tailbone under. Tuck. Okay. All right. Here we go. Tuck and back. Tuck and back. Tuck and back. Tuck and back. Good. Working into our back muscles. Definitely working a lot of leg muscles here. Nice. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Stay low. Here we go. One heel and down. Other heel and down. One heel down. One heel down. Good. Trying to stay low in those legs. You can be down here if you want. Nice and low. Just make sure you're not sticking your butt out. Okay. Legs are getting a little shaky. You got this. Whatever you want to do with those hands. Yeah, you can be here. If you want a little extra, feel like I don't need extra, you can just be right here holding your own hand for that support. Okay. Leave this foot lifted. Here we go, pulses. All right, other side. Oh, I know. Yep, here we are. Good morning, guys. All right, guess what? You get to stand up. Oh, hallelujah. Back the hips to the side to side. Turn your feet to face the long edge of your mat. Arms reach out. We have those wide-legged good mornings. Yes. So hinge at your hips. Don't send them back. Keep them in line with your feet. Bring it back up. Yeah. Take it forward. You should be almost like your heels are hovering off the ground. And then bring it back up. If you need to make it easier, just put your hands back on your hips. So remember, try not to send your hips back. Try to keep them over your feet. Again. then bring it back up. All right, this time you're gonna go over, hold it. If you need a little micro bend in your knees, if you tend to hyperextend, please do. Otherwise, you can let them be straight. And then you're just gonna, hands come together, open wide. Hands come together, open wide. Yep. Enjoy this nice leg situation you got going on here. Working your back, your shoulders, your legs. Life is so good. You're gonna be fine. Good. Fly open and close. Fly open and close. Fly open, close. Open and close. Open and close. Open, hold, and stand all the way back up. Oh, hello, legs. All right. Oh, we should stretch them out, shouldn't we? All right, take them back wide. They don't have to be as wide. We're just going to do wide-legged forward fold. Inhale. And exhale, fold over. Hands come down to the ground. This time underneath your face, just release. Release your head. Ooh, stretch it out. Sticking with my mission to get more stretch throughout our practice instead of just piled on the end. Good, bend into your right knee or a knee, big knee. And then you're gonna place your opposite hand on the ground, maybe find a twist. It may not feel good to you, but put it back down. And then walk it to the other side, bending it to the other knee. Placing your opposite hand on the ground, finding a twist. And then take it back down. Walk it back to center, straighten your legs, forward fold again. Good, place your hands back underneath your face, hands reach for your hips, and go ahead and take it all the way up, step or jump those feet in. Yes, sweet. Alrighty, we're gonna try to do some calf raises without our bar for now. Okay, and then we'll add our bar, but just finding our balance here. So whenever we do these, you wanna go straight up and down. Straight up, straight down. Straight up, straight down. Don't be like rocking up. Like we don't, you know, none of this, like, I don't even know how you guys do that sometimes, but don't rock. Yes, think. Up and down. Up and down. Good. Find your stability. Find your control. You got this. Okay. Straight up and down. Don't rock back on those heels. Good. One more. Sweet. All right. Now you can find your bar if you have it nearby. Your ledge, whatever you got going on. Yes. Okay. You can be facing it or you can just have it to the side. It's up to you. We're going to go back into those calf raises. You're going to raise up. This time we've got half top raises. So little top inch lifts. So heels hover, little pulses on the up, 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 pick up, up. Nice. Good. Breathe. Woo, let it go. Shake it out. Nice. Alrighty. Heels in, toes out, first position. Go ahead and come on up onto those toes. You're holding on to your bar, right? Alrighty. Here we go. Little plie squats. Here we go. Down and up. So you just need your knees to go the same direction as your toes. And remember, your tailbone is going straight down. You're not going back. Right now, not right now. Straight down. So if you need to put your hand on your low back, so you make sure you send it straight down. That's a good cue. Good. Squeeze those legs into the midline, really squeeze your butt at the top. If you're trying to get those thighs to really come together, zipping up as much of them as you can. Good. Find your plie squat. Here we go. Heels tap the ground and lift. Heels tap and lift. Heels tap and lift. So you're staying low in those legs and lift. Heels tap and lift. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Tap, lift, tap and lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Heels stay up. You come up, nice. Passe, staying up on your toes if you can. One foot is hovering nearby your leg, hovering, not pressing into it. Thank you. And heel drops and lift. Heel drop and lift. If this is too intense, you can go back to a double foot calf raise. Otherwise, try your single leg. Woo! All right, single leg hovers. Here we go. Little 1-inch dips. Tap. Da, 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 da. It's not tapping the ground. Hover, hover, hover. Little pulses at the top. Okay, try not to cheat and press your foot into your leg. Okay, I know it's tempting. Try not to. It's got a lot going on. All right, doesn't need your other foot tapping it. All right, heels in, toes out. Go ahead and rise on up again. We're going to go straight into those single leg pulses on the other side. Go ahead and find passe. Okay. And down and up, down and up. If you want to switch, you can. Good. Nice. Trying it. You're holding onto the bar, right? So trying to get as high as you can in that foot. May not work super well, but you're trying, right? And you're hovering that foot by your leg. Great. Okay. All right, keep that heel up and little hover pulses at the top. Ooh, we got this. We got this. We got skills. And frills. And you're done. Ooh, buddy. Hi, Pete. Hello, Pete. Well, clearly I'm like over here walking it out. You can walk it out as well. Yes? All righty. Roll your shoulders back. I like to have my bar today. Okay. My bar is going to be next to me. And it's going to stay there. So just note that. Okay, clearly this is not moving off the wall. So roll your shoulders back, heels in, toes out. All right. Foot is going to come into that passe. So your knee is wide. Okay. You're going to extend and in. So your knee stays wide, your foot is extended. Yes. Nice and tall. Good. Extend it and hold. Nice. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. So my leg is kind of going at a diagonal here because I'm in turned up. Yes, so you're not going straight forward. You're going a little bit on the diagonal. Cool. Nice and tall. Good, you got this. So remember, we're not dumping. Don't dump. Stand up nice and tall. Whew. And control that leg on the way down. So don't just drop it, right? Control up, control down. Same pace, you go up and down. Good. Nice. All right, passe, bring it back in. Extend and in. Extend and in. So if you want a little bit of a forward lean here, you can, or you can stay upright. Just may not go back as high, that's fine. If you want a little forward lean, just find the lean that you want, and instead of rocking back and forth, keep your torso steady. Yeah, so you can have a little bit of a lean. You just want to keep your torso right where it's at. If you can, so commit to your lean, okay? Or no lean. Yes, be up here. So you're kicking back at a little bit of an angle because you're still turned out. Knee goes wide, back at that angle. Now I tell you. Again, if you tend to lock out that standing leg, just put a little micro bend in it. If you don't tend to hyperextend, whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and straighten that leg fully again. Good. Knee is wide, foot is diagonal. Knee, diagonal, wide, diagonal, wide, diagonal. You got this. Wide, diagonal, wide, diagonal. Good. Extend it long. Here we go. Tap the ground and lift. Tap 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 and lift. Try to get it as high as you can. Woo! Woo! Nice. You got it. up for real. One more. Nice. Alrighty. Don't worry, we'll stretch out your back. Should we do that in between? We shall. All right, go ahead and fold over. Step one. Then bend your knees generously so that, like, so see all this room that I magically have? You're just gonna bend so you really, your chest almost comes onto your legs. Unless you're like me, you don't have much of a chest, then definitely the ribs or your belly, all the things, just fold over. So by bending our knees this much, we're letting our low back release, taking some of that strain off of our hamstrings, and really letting our low back get the stretch more. So just know if you ever go to a yoga class and you hang out in forward fold for a long time, if your low back is where you tend to have issues, go ahead and bend those knees and just let your low back go. Ah, so nice. And if you can't touch the floor with straight legs, this is pretty gratifying. Yes, be able to touch the floor. If you still can't touch the floor, don't worry. Bend your knees, roll on up. Okay, hopefully your back is a little bit of reset. If it got a little angry on the other side, hopefully it's finding some forgiveness for you. All right, heels in, toes out, hand on that bar. Passe, yes. Knees wide. Good. You're going to extend and in. Extend and in. Good. At that diagonal, just a little bit at an angle here. You can do whatever you'd like. If you want to be extra, you can have that hand arch to the side, forward, or up. If you want to be pretty, dainty, whatever. If you hold all the stress in your shoulders, maybe you just need to plant that hand right on your hip. But if you want to strengthen your arm a little bit more, up it goes. Also, raising your fun fact, if you didn't know, I'm all about fun facts here. If you didn't know, putting your arms overhead instantly raises your heart rate. So while we may not be jumping off the ground, if you want a workout where you're really raising your heart rate, arms up. Cool? If you're using this as kind of like a maintenance day for all the other crazy things you endeavor to do with your life, just leave that hand on your hip. All righty. Bar for everyone. All right, extend that leg out. Tap it on the ground. Ooh, and lift. Tap and lift. Stay nice and tall. And lift. Tap and lift. Good. And lift. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Good. Tap and lift. Woo. And lift. So you're lifting at a diagonal, right? Awesome. All right, check in with your body. Make sure that it's not moving. Just that leg, right? Good. Your foot isn't turned out, so you're lifting that ankle up towards the sky. Same speed up as down. Don't just drop that foot. One more. Excellent. I need a little bit of shake out in between. All right, heels in, toes up. Find that passe again. Knee is nice and wide. Extend back at a diagonal and in. Back and in. Back and in. Again, you can be straight up and down. Or if you want to lean a little bit, you just want to commit to your lean. So you're going to keep your lean, whatever you got going on. Yes? So what I mean in that is just like, don't like rock back and forth today, so that we really get all that focus in on that leg. Knee goes wide, foot goes at diagonal. Knee wide, diagonal. Don't get sloppy and be coming forward. Knee stays wide, diagonal. Good, keep it going. Nice, send it back. All right, tap and lift, tap and lift. Okay, if you're changing arms, your arm can be here. Okay, still have that nice long angle, or you can have it on your hips still. Nice, breathe. Back at the diagonal. Remember, same speed, up and down. Don't let that leg fall. Good, one more. Ooh, stand it up. All right, work those legs out. Maybe shift your hips side to side. Breathe in case you're holding your breath. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold. Good, bend your knees. Again, releasing your low back here. Breathe, just really let it go. No shame in the game. Good, from there, bend your knees enough so your hands do find the ground. Go ahead and step it back. And so you're in your plank. Ah. No worries, I'm here forever. Alrighty, go ahead and lower your back knee down and then take your foot to the knife edge here. Yes, so you're in a, what do you call this, assisted plank? Okay. Alrighty, so your hands under your shoulders, best you can. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Chest is open to the side. All right, step one. We're gonna take this top arm and we'll weave it under. So you can do this from a full side plank if you want, or you can have your bottom knee on the ground. However you want to overachieve today is your prerogative, and I'm here for it. So if you're like, what does that look like? It looks like this. You're just gonna stack those legs and you'll weave through. Yep. No worries if you didn't take that option. Go ahead and bring both knees down so you can get off that hand for a moment. Again, I'm all about those hand breaks. My wrists aren't the strongest as I'd like them to be, and carpal tunnel is real for some of us. So I'm just going to be mindful of that. Yeah, make it doable. Alrighty, bring your hand back down, and then go ahead and take that arm up. So your back foot is planted on the ground. Yeah. I want to keep it there. Alrighty, lift your knee up off the ground. You're going to tap it and down, up and down, tap and down, up and down. Good. Tap and down, tap and down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hallelujah. Get off your hands. You have another side. All right, you flop yourself over. So go ahead and find your assisted side plank here or your regular one. It is up to your beautiful self. So you're in whatever position you want, yeah? And then weave and up. Weave and up. Weave and up. And if you need to make it harder, just full side plank here. Take that knee out of the equation. Some of you can do it. I know you can. So up to you. You're going to decide to push yourself as much as you want. Just also want to be mindful of those who need this option so that we can have fun. All of us can have fun without feeling defeat or suffering beyond reason. Okay. And make your way on off that hand. Ooh. You can bring this knee down if you need to. Roll out those wrists a little bit. Be kind to those hands. They do a lot for you. They feed you. Get you places. They get your clothes on. They're very important. So let's take care of them. All right, here we go. Alrighty. Lift your knee up off the ground. Tap and down. Tap and down. Tap and down. You got this. Tap. Lower. Lower. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lower those knees. Get off your hands. Tuck your toes. Stretch out those feet. Great. Let's come on up into a toe stand. Work on your balance. Here we are. You have fingertips on the ground, or if you don't need them, take them on off the ground. Good. See if you can sit up a little taller. Good. Go ahead and lower down onto your butt. Yes. Extend those legs out long, maybe untuck some of the push up from underneath you. Flex your feet, sit up nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale over. Yeah, you get to stretch. Nice. Bring it down up. Grab for the inside of your legs. Soles your feet together. Sit up tall and stretch again. Again, intermittently putting those stretches in instead of saving them for the last. Awesome. Alrighty, we're gonna do some 90-90. I don't remember if we did this last week, but huzzah, we're here this week. Okay? No, we did not do this last week. Now, so what you're gonna do is that you're gonna line one shin up with the long edge of your mat. So it should be going directly out of your hip, straight forward. This one should be going directly out of your hip, straight to the side. Then you're gonna make 90-degree angles with your legs, so right angles. Yes? Sweet. And if your foot kind of comes off your mat and you're on a hardwood floor, you can just kind of scooch over so that your foot ends up on your mat. So step one, try and sit up nice and tall. You can use your hand here or don't use your hand. Okay? This is a great stretch. It's also going to turn into a strength exercise for us here in a moment. All right. Place your hands down on the ground, maybe right on the other side of the foot. Inhale. Exhale, ripple down. Inhale, ripple it back up. And exhale, ripple it down. Inhale, ripple it back up. And exhale, ripple it down. So a pigeon is not necessarily your practice. This should be a nice alternative. And then take it down this time you get to stay. No worries. This is me being nice, but make it intense. If this is intense for you, that's also fine. Good, bring it back up. And then you're just gonna lift this back foot up off the ground like it's no big deal. Lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. One more, lift and lower. Good, finding 90 on the other side, it's really easy. You're just gonna turn. Oh, you should be mostly there. If it didn't quite work out, just adjust a little bit, okay? All right, lining everything up straight out from your hip this way, straight, lining up at the top of your mat, lining up at the top, lining up at the line, the edge, all right? Sit up nice and tall. This should be a stretch in and of itself. If not, just press into your backhand. One day you want to be sitting on both sides of your butt, okay? It doesn't have to be today. Inhale, exhale, ripple it down. Inhale, ripple it back up. And exhale, ripple it down. Good, inhale, ripple it back up. And exhale, ripple it down. Inhale, ripple it back up. And exhale, ripple it down. Good, inhale, ripple it back up. This time you get to stay. Exhale, ripple it down. Alright, you make your way back on up. And again, leave your knee on the ground, just lifting your back foot. Here we go, up and down, up and down. Again, try not to let it just slam onto the ground. Be nice to your foot. Up and down. Can we go one more time? Up and down. Now, if your foot didn't go super high, it's okay. In time, it will. It just may not be today. Alrighty. And then take your hips back to the first side. Here we go. So you're going to bring in your back foot. You're going to bring in your front foot. So what's 90-90? Your quads are going to be at a 90-degree angle from each other for this next exercise. Yes? So what you're going to do is you're going to try to sit up. You can use your hands on the ground to get those hips up off the ground, or you can not use your hands. This is excellent to strengthen your butt. And then you're just going to roll to the other side. Lift those hips up. Take those hips back down. Nice and slow. Don't slam down again. If you need to use your hands for any of this on the ground, you can, right? You can always have your hands here. And they're just kind of guiding you. Maybe try not to use them, but if you need them, they're there. And again, you can use your hands to walk yourself this way. Yes. You don't need your hands. Take them off the ground. Just try to keep your spine upright. So don't use your momentum to get up. Use those legs. Use your power. Yeah. Good. Go one more round. You got this. Tell yourself you got this. Nice. All right. Last. It's not always graceful. That's fine. Sweet. Take those legs kind of wide. No worries, we're not stretching over. What I want you to do is you're going to tilt this hip so that your toes come down on the ground. You can't see my foot, but I'm coming onto the big toe side of my legs. I'm just tilting my hip. And then flip it back. Other side, tilt that hip down. And flip it back. Good. All righty. Let's go ahead and come onto our hands and knees. Tuck your toes under. Come on up. We have standing figure 4. So we're going to make this a little bit more of a balance while also being a stretch. So hand can be on your bar or off. Flex your foot, cross it over, and begin to sink it down. Now, if you can, take your hand off your bar. Find your balance. There if you need it. And then bring it back up. Sweet. Other side. Crossing it over. Oh, sending it back. Good again. And then if you're feeling adventurous or like you want to challenge your balance, which you should, you can take your hand maybe off your bar. Maybe you just have one finger on. Maybe you're able to take both hands off. Find something that's not moving, focus on. Again, it's there if you need it. Try to find your stretch without using it. Whenever you're ready, bring it on up. Take your feet wide, bend your knee here, and back up. Bend the other leg, and back up. Nice. Take your arm across. We did a lot actually for your shoulders today. I don't know if you remember all those planks in the beginning, but they did happen. Awesome. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Gently, mindfully roll it back up. Alrighty, inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold. You guys are all set. I hope that you had a wonderful workout. And I will see you next week. Yes? Alrighty. You're welcome.